Exposing the truth about health insurance in the United States. If you go to the description, you can email the White House and tell them to make for-profit health insurance illegal in the United States. Also, there are links in the description to help support this channel by making your everyday purchases. Our subscribers are incredibly important to us. Please like, share, and comment on where you're watching from and what kind of videos you'd like to see. Share this video to raise awareness about the issue. In some countries, profitable health insurance companies are illegal. Some countries have regulations that prevent health insurance companies from making a profit. It might sound surprising, but these nations have found a way to provide healthcare without the need for profit-driven insurance models. These countries understand that healthcare is a right, not a privilege. They believe that every citizen deserves access to medical care, regardless of their financial situation. Take Germany, for example. They have regulations that prevent health insurance companies from profiting off of basic health insurance. This means that everyone contributes a little, and in return, everyone gets the care they need. Switzerland has a similar system. Their approach ensures that no one is left behind when it comes to healthcare. Or look at Japan. They also have regulations in place to prevent health insurance companies from making a profit. This way, the financial burden is lightened for everyone. No profit-driven insurance companies. No mountains of paperwork. Just simple, affordable healthcare. It's a streamlined process that focuses on patient care rather than profit. Now let's look at the profits made by top health insurance companies last year. UnitedHealthcare made a staggering $15 billion in profit. Anthem with $4.8 billion. Aetna with $4.4 billion. Cigna with $3.8 billion. And Humana with $2.7 billion in profit. All of this profit, not to mention the revenue, which is even bigger than the profit, has been stolen from the American taxpayer and insurance company subscribers. Unfortunately, our corrupt government allows this to be legal because many of our government officials profit from this, because they're allowed to trade stocks, which should be illegal as well. Members of Congress profit hugely from allowing these parasite insurance companies to suck money out of our healthcare system. Stop the legalized corruption and email the White House now, and demand that the Vice President and the President produce an executive order to outlaw for-profit insurance companies in the United States by 2025. And as a reminder, a link is in the description to email the White House. It begs the question, if these countries can regulate health insurance to prevent profit, why can't we? These systems show that there are alternative ways to provide healthcare that are both effective and equitable. These countries are proof that there's a better way. They demonstrate that prioritizing health over profit can lead to better outcomes for everyone. They've chosen to prioritize the health and well-being of their citizens. By doing so, they ensure a healthier, more productive population. It's time for the United States to do the same. We need to rethink our approach and consider models that have proven successful elsewhere. Please note, there is a link in the description to email the White House directly to make healthcare insurance for profit companies illegal in the United States. The only way we can counteract the millions of dollars that the health insurance industry spends to compel our politicians to allow them to exist is to protest, spread the word, and email your representatives and email the White House. Share this video with everyone you know. If health insurance profits disappeared, Americans could save billions of dollars annually. It's estimated that around 34% of all healthcare costs go to the healthcare companies that provide for-profit insurance. Imagine the impact of redirecting those funds towards actual patient care. The United States government is completely aware of this fraud inflicted upon the American people. Let's quit pretending that this is a normal thing and call it out as legalized corruption and stealing from the American people and killing American people by denying coverage and causing extreme stress when a medical issue arises and continues, especially chronic issues that the insurance companies deny coverage on. My reference for the statistic on health insurance spending in the United States is the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, specifically their National Health Expenditure Accounts data.
The solution is simple. We need to outlaw health insurance companies. These companies have long been a burden on our society, creating unnecessary complications and stress for patients and healthcare providers alike. They are a parasitic force, sucking the life out of our healthcare system. They add no value. only layers of bureaucracy and red tape that hinder effective treatment. In fact, they actively harm people by denying coverage and driving up costs. Families are left in financial ruin, and patients are denied the care they desperately need.
Imagine a world without health insurance. A world where the focus is on health and well-being, not on profit margins. A world where everyone has access to affordable, quality health care. No more worrying about whether you can afford to see a doctor or get a prescription filled. It's not a pipe dream. It's a reality in many developed countries. Nations like Canada, the UK, and many in Europe have proven that this system works. It's time for America to join the 21st century and embrace a healthcare system that puts people first. We need a system that prioritizes health over wealth and care over profit.
So, if we get rid of health insurance, what's the alternative? The answer is simple: direct funding. We can create a system where money goes directly to doctors, hospitals, and other healthcare providers.
This eliminates the middleman and cuts down on wasteful spending. It ensures that every dollar allocated to healthcare is actually used for healthcare. It's a common sense solution that's long overdue.
We can't stand by and let this broken system continue. It's affecting millions of lives every day, causing unnecessary stress and hardship. We need to take action. Together we can make a difference and push for the changes we desperately need. Write to your elected officials. Make your voices heard. Demand change. Your voice matters, and it can lead to real, impactful reform. Tell the White House that we need to make health insurance companies illegal. We deserve a system that prioritizes people over profits.
Our health, our lives, and our future depend on it. We must stand united in this fight for a better healthcare system. Let's create a healthcare system that works for everyone, not just the wealthy few. Every person deserves access to quality healthcare. It's time for a change. Let's make it happen. Together we can build a healthier, more equitable future for all. Are you frustrated with the current healthcare system? This is why you need to watch this. 11 protesters were arrested outside the UnitedHealthcare headquarters in Minnetonka, Minnesota. These brave individuals stood up against the injustices of the current healthcare system, calling for an end to the corporate greed that leaves so many without proper care. They were charged with trespassing, but their message resonated far beyond the headquarters walls. Their courage and determination are a testament to the growing movement for healthcare reform. They symbolize the frustration and urgency felt by millions who are tired of being exploited by health insurance companies. This protest is a reminder that change is possible when we come together and make our voices heard. Let's honor their bravery by continuing to push for reforms that prioritize people over profits. Go to the description and click on Email the White House. Tell the President and the Vice President that the President should sign an executive order immediately to make for-profit healthcare insurance illegal. This legalized corruption has to stop now, and the American people have the power to do so, but we must email the White House and email our representatives and tell them to outlaw these parasites. Shame on you, everyone in Congress, except for Bernie Sanders and a small minority, for not bringing attention to this every day to get rid of this corruption and robbery. Thank you for watching, and remember, your voice is critically needed to change this situation.